Hey there, welcome to another edition of Noodles on the Back Porch. We've been having a heat wave. This week, we've had temperatures, heat indexes up over 100 degrees. It's just been unbearable. Today is the first day the humidity's down and it's actually relatively cool. I think we're supposed to have a decent weekend, and then next week it's actually supposed to go up. I think the heat index is supposed to hit like 110, 115 for some days. So for those of you in the centigrade countries, it's freaking hot. And so yeah, it's just today I'm trying to get out. I feel trapped in the air conditioning because I don't ever want to go outside, but today it's nice enough that I want to come out here. We're going to be trying today another one of the Nissin 50th anniversary. This one is cheese curry, and two ingredients that I never thought that I would put together. So this one not only is just the cheese curry flavoring, but it also comes with a little packet, a three cheese blend, a little sachet, and so we're going to put that on top, I'm assuming. So yeah, today's nice. It's still warmer than I like, but again, I don't really like anything over 70. So, but you know, it's summer. It's also part of the process, and part of the seasons. So you can't see it here next to me, but my horseradish is doing lovely. And as that, if I get to harvest that this year, you know, I'll be talking about that too. So today, you know, yep, we've got the little Nico, little cat on the bottom of the label. In Japan, I've mentioned this before, that cats don't go meow, they go nya nya, and Nyan, at least in Roman characters, Roman alphabet. If you haven't seen it yet, there is a brilliant costumed character called Nyango Star, Nyangostar. Look that up. Nyango Star. They play drums, and they are brilliant, and they're one of my favorite things, and still brings a smile to my face, which has been sorely needed in these last couple of weeks. So yeah, so look up Nyango Star, and you know, hopefully you enjoy them as much as I do. So this is much more of a saucy noodle than some of the other ones we have. Get off me, Ant. These are, there's not a broth, it is literally a thick sauce. Smell delicious, a very light curry kind of smell to them. There actually were little bits of, I think, little blocks of cheese in here, and they seem to have melted in nicely. There are some little mystery meat doohickeys in there, so let's go ahead and put on the cheese blend. Tear it there. Yep, it smells like a, you know, 3 cheese parmesan kind of thing. Parmesan cheese. Let's go. And yeah, so these are Nissin cup noodle cheese curry noodles. Itadakimasu. Those are okay. I don't know if I'm crazy about the combination of cheese and curry. One little fake fake meat pucks. That's cool. Had a hummingbird just go by. Again, not. These would be delicious if you enjoyed these. I mean, that sounds stupid, but it's like, they're fine. They're a good product. I just don't know if I care for this combination. I like curry. I love Japanese curry, and I love pasta with cheese, but I kind of want those two things separately. This is a I don't want to say a fad, but it's a way now that curry noodles have been being served for several years in Japan, and there's some sort of little kerfluffle about how it's considered unmanly to eat cheese on your curry noodles, which the idea that you determine what is manly by what people eat. Okay. Yeah, obviously you're going to pick the bird song probably louder than me a lot of times, but it's one of the reasons I love where I live. Surrounded by trees, which in thunderstorms is terrifying because you never know when one of them's going to drop and take out your power. But the rest of the time it provides really good shade, and just being surrounded by this many trees, I get tons of bird life here. So yeah, enough being a wild kingdom. Let's keep trying these noodles. These are okay. They're not in any way repugnant. Just not my bag, not my flavor profile. But I think a lot of times that's what I'm trying to be very clear about. Is I like a lot of different flavors. I like a lot of different things, and I like trying new things. I'm happy to try these, but I don't have to like everything. There's that idea that, when I was in my teens and 20s, I thought my opinion really mattered, and that the only way I could define myself was by my opinions of things. And especially if you are passionate about something like movies, I remember very clearly saying, in my 20s, if you don't like this movie, there's something wrong with you, or if you do like this movie, or there's something wrong with you. But as I've gotten older, I realized that that was just me impotently trying to counteract my inability to actually make anything. And it's a way, criticism is a way of seeming to have some control over something that you say that you love, while simultaneously not actually producing anything in it. I can't remember which director. It was one of the new wave of French cinema filmmakers who basically said, the only film criticism that matters is your film. If you want to criticize my film, show me your movie. And I still kind of believe that. But with food and with something like this is a quality product. And for the right person, it's going to be luscious. It's going to be something they're really going to like. It's not me. But that being said, I'm glad that I got to taste it, and I'm glad that I get to experience, because I've had some truly awful noodles, and I've eaten some of them here. There are some that I just don't understand how human beings consume them. I figure, well, I have most of the same taste buds that another human being has. How on earth could someone like these things? This is not one of those examples. I can definitely see how someone else would like them. It's just not me. It's not my thing. So always want to be clear about that if I say I don't care for something, that is just Brian S. Rowe doesn't care for them. But I also want to eat noodles, so I'm kind of going to keep eating them. These again taste like a side dish. This tastes like something if you had this next to like a nice chicken cutlet or something. The sauce is, even for Japanese curry, is incredibly mild. Japanese curry is not, it's flavored very differently than English curry or Indian spiced dishes. But there usually is some heat to it. This has nothing. I mean, it has that nice warm, savory spice that you get from curry, but there's no heat to it, and this would not be a challenging dish to someone who just wanted kind of the starter level of curry. And I'm not really sure how much the little Parmesan sprinkling added. There's a definite cheese component to this, but that Parmesan kind of was just a little bit in the way. Didn't really do much. So yeah, these are the Nissin 50th anniversary cup noodle cheese curry. I think these were a special edition that had the little free cheese packet on them. Otherwise, yeah, it's the sun is right in between the leaves right now, so I'm actually kind of getting warmer. It was nice in the shade. Now it's like, okay, I'm in a spotlight here. Yeah, otherwise, I don't even want to talk about how things are going right now. I'm just going to say that there are times when you're right at that point where I have this familiar feeling sometimes where I know, oh, I've hit rock bottom. I've hit as low as I can go in a lot of ways. And then I just go, okay, well, that means that I have to go through a little moment of pain, and then I bounce, and I try to catch myself on the bounce. So a lot of stuff's going on, and I still don't have a full-time job, which I have to completely commit myself to getting. I can't do freelance enough anymore. But I'm going to catch myself on the bounce, and I'm always back to the Japanese proverb: fall down 7 times, stand up 8. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter the term failure. Not succeeding, something not working out. That doesn't matter. It's how many times you stand up. And luckily, I may be a fool about certain things, but I have tenacity. And so tenacity will save your life, and it will keep you going, and it's all that saves your life and all that keeps you going. So enough of that silly nonsense. I'm in a beautiful world on an amazing planet, surrounded by the ancestors of dinosaurs who, instead of eating me, are singing me songs. There's no point. There's no point in. I'm very sad. There's a lot of things that are making me very sad right now. But you just have to keep going. So, and noodles. So, all right. I hope you're all doing well. I'll talk to you later. Bye.